If you are cremated, boy, I get this question a lot
Yep,
too. This is a really important one. If you are cremated when you die, will your body rise when Jesus comes again?
Yes. How do we know? We know from a couple of different ways. Number one, cremation is basically a fast process, right, that usually takes a long time without cremation.
Speeds up the decay.
Yeah, eventually your body is going to return to dust. This is why when Adam sins against God, God curses the world and he says, "Dust you are, and to dust you shall return." But here's the promise embedded in that curse, because there's a great promise in that curse. If we were made from dust, which is how God made the first man, Adam, can Jesus remake us from dust? Absolutely. You know, one of the reasons that a lot of people have questions about cremation has to do with some older teachings of the Roman Catholic Church that they kind of shunned cremation. And the reason they shunned cremation was actually not a bad reason. Back in the 1800s, there were some atheistic philosophers who actually encouraged people to get cremated to basically thumb their nose at God and to say, on the last day, you can't raise me. And the Roman Catholic Church, and I would agree, say that's not a good attitude to have. I still think that's not a good attitude to have. But if you're a faithful Christian who loves Jesus and is looking forward to eternal life and the resurrection from the dead, and for personal reasons, for family reasons, you choose to be cremated, there is nothing immoral about that, and you will be raised on the last day.
Yeah, if God can take a body that has decayed in the normal process and put it back together imperishable, then he can take a body that's been cremated and put it back together imperishable. I think it's a great question. It's a tender question. But the fact is, dear friends, ultimately my family is going to decide when I go to heaven whether I get cremated or not. But if they follow my instructions, I fully intend to be cremated myself. And so if that's helpful, that's helpful.